right, Steve, thank you so much. Looks good. Well, good flying weather, wouldn't you say? Bob Dempsey joins us this morning from the Collings Foundation with an aviation show and event. I mean, you can really just see the works, even maybe get to fly if you're willing to shell out a couple bucks.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and I'm not from the Collings Foundation. I'm from the local Texas Air and Space Museum.
Okay.
And we're one of the local hosts, you might say, with TAC Air and English Field Aviation. And the Collings Foundation is bringing 3 pristine World War II vintage aircraft, B-24, a B-17, and a P-51 Mustang. And not only to show, walk around free, go through for a modest few dollars, and fly in them if you're willing to pay, as you said, all 3 aircraft.
How much?
Well, for the 2 bombers, the B-24, B-17, it's $425.
Okay.
The P-51, and they only want to accept pilots on the P-51. It's a very tough airplane to manage. I understand it's $2,200 for a half hour, $3,200 for a full hour. But the P-51 is a remarkable airplane. Many consider it the finest, finest fighter aircraft we ever built.
It's so neat to be able to have the opportunity to see these planes work.
To see them work.
Because you usually, as you said, you see them stagnant and really just kind of as museum relics. But
right,
these are
because
working.
the cost difference between putting up an airplane that looks good on the outside and one that actually flies safely is a lot of money, and that's what they're doing. This organization is into what they call living history, so all of their things operate, and they have many more cars up in Massachusetts where they are, old cars. If you ever get a chance to get to Massachusetts, you'd probably want to see that, but we get a taste of their aviation.
How many of these aircraft are left, like the P-51?
Well, I don't know the numbers. They're getting down to very few. If you recall, in the news a year or so ago, we lost a B-17, one of those, and there aren't very many of those left.
Well,
but
definitely.
this is one still flying well. And B-24, not many of these. There's quite a few P-51s around because it's smaller, more modest. The bigger they get, the more complex, the more money, more involved. So you can understand it takes an organization to operate a big airplane.
Right.
Pieces of history, and you can go April 9th, 10th, and 11th and see all these planes operate. When can we show
Yes,
up?
on Monday we're treating at our organization, particularly for the children, bounce house. We have carpenter amps, they call it, model airplane building, and some concessions. And we like people to look at ours. No charge for our museum, just donations. But on Monday afternoon, all day Tuesday, and Wednesday morning, the Collings aircraft, those 3, will be visible and available to be, as I said, looked at inside, outside, in front of TAC Air, which is on the ramp.
Okay.
Simply take the turn like you're going to go to Bell Air headquarters, but just follow that road. Take the right, and at the end of the road, that's TAC Air. On the other side, you'll see the airplanes.
Okay. Right by the English Field restaurant that we're TAC Air.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's exactly where it is. That's the parking lot. And we're right prior to that. There will be a banner. You'll see where we are. And we have some aircraft of our own. We also have a P-51 that can be viewed, and it's flyable.
Okay.
Beautiful airplane. We don't sell rides or anything, but we have a C-7 Caribou, some vintage aircraft too, of our own that I think people would enjoy seeing when they get a chance.
Now talk to us a little bit about what you're wearing this morning. This is traditionally what a pilot would wear, right?
This is called a flight suit. It's Nomex, which is material. This is Vietnam era, so it's not modern. And today they wear a camouflage motif more than just plain. But this is built for pilots with, the pockets. And the Velcro allows you to remove these. In combat environments, you may not want the people that meet and greet you on the ground if you have to walk home to know who you are or what you are or where you're from.
Smart.
So all these things come off. But I thought it'd add a little flavor to the aviation aspect of what we're up to.
Well, I like it. You look good, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on,
My
Bob.
pleasure.
We appreciate it.
See you out there.
Again, this is April 9th, 10th, and the 11th.
Exactly.
We look forward to
next
it.
week.
All right.
Good weather.
Let's hope so.
He'll work
Let's
on
hope,
it.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We got much more coming up next, so don't go away.